Hey, what's poppin'? It's your boy Jay Nutty, and we finna get right into this B-Dot versus Swave Sevah recap. Now check it out, man. I just peeped the battle for the second time. Now, I'm a big B-Dot fan. He actually gave me my first interview, which I respect him 110-fold for that. Salute to you for that one. And Swave Sevah, always fucked with him because he has his original style and never tried to change it up. No matter how many new school cats he battles, he still does him, which I respect him for. So this I knew was going to be a dope battle because Swave Sevah is in New York, his backyard, and B-Dot's first time being in New York. So he started off the first round, and B-Dot just starts cooking, man. He had some bars mixed in with bars. He had some Biggie bars. Salute to B.I.G. with it. He's talking about Swave Sevah and all his karate chopping he be doing. I was like, all right. He was putting Swave Sevah on the spot. He had some, I don't know if this was in his first, but he had some about while your pops was in the dojo chopping up blocks, my pops was running from the po-po chopping up blocks or something like that. That shit was fire, man. The crowd went crazy for it, and he was just punching, hitting, scheming, going in on Swave, talking about how old he is, how he's just got a fucked up, he ain't got no bars. He's always trying to be about this karate kung fu shit. What's he really about? He was going at Team Homie. He was just giving him with it. So we all know now we know that B-Dot is with the shits when it comes to battling. Anyone who battles B-Dot gonna know, man, this dude ain't gonna play. He's gonna give you the beats, alright? And I know Swave knew that. That's why Swave chose this battle, because you know, from what we heard is that's who Swave wanted to battle was B-Dot, right? So after that, B-Dot had a great first round. Although it was solid, it was beatable if you really want to go there. So then Swave Sevah starts off his round, and this dude, man, he starts clowning on B-Dot. He's talking about the whole African power thing. He's just going in on B-Dot. How you a blood and how are you trying to promote unity, but then at the same time you're like fuck the white people, and he was just going in. So he definitely was fighting back. The crowd was messing with Swave. He had some crazy jokes, man. He was real funny in this one. And this was the best Swave that I've seen in a long ass time, man. This was like the Swave that had that third round versus Danny Myers. Remember when that whole shit came up where Danny like supposedly won, but Swave's third round was so powerful that the judges chose him or whatever? That's the Swave that came to battle, alright? He was hitting. The crowd was definitely messing with both of them, but Swave just had a little bit more I would say energy, a little bit more charisma in his first round. He actually showed B-Dot what a vet can do. And to me, he put a little bit of blood in B-Dot's mouth that first round. So then B-Dot comes into the second. I'm edging the first to Swave, man. That's some real shit. I'm a B-Dot fan, but hey, man, Swave just had a little bit more in his first round to give him that round. Going into the second, it's like B-Dot kind of could feel that he might be down one right now. So he just starts kicking it, man. He's spitting some. It's taking him a little while to heat up, but you know he has that shit, right? But like a minute into it, and he don't choke, man. It's like he set a bar, and then the crowd reacted, so he kind of stopped. Then he was trying to get it back. He couldn't, and he had to bring it back like 2 times. But he wasn't stuttering or like scratching his tempo or nothing crazy. So it was like a little stumble, but it still, nevertheless, was a stumble, right? But after that stumble, he just was like fire on top of fire, spitting crazy shit, man. He had crazy gum bars. He's talking about Paru blood this and Paru that, and what does Swave Sevah know about this gangster shit, and he's a geek and all this crazy ass shit, right? He was kind of like talking to Swave like a little homie. So and after that second was real powerful, but he had that little stumble, right? And Swave comes back and he's like on some straight funny shit. He's talking about black power. I think he started that one off. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. That was crazy, man. It was hella funny. But yeah, to me it was a little bit too much jokes. He had some movie references in there, like give me these cheeseburgers, and you know the African dude on Menace to Society. We supposed to be brothers, man. All that crazy shit. Like, he had a bunch of movie references, and he even said it that he kind of feels like Suge with so many of them. But to me, it's just like that second round. Even though B-Dot had the little stumble, I'm still gonna edge him that second round. It's an edge because they're both going heads up still at this time, right? Going into the third, I hear people in the crowd, and in my head, this is 1-1. And we all know how B-Dot gets down in his third rounds, right? This dude, man, he just starts schooling Swave. He's talking about how he's putting in more work in Harlem than Swave ever did. He has this hard-hitting scheme about just Harlem and cats in Harlem and what he's doing as far as networking with other people and with the schools and working with the kids and shit. That's pretty dope. I didn't know a lot about that from B-Dot, right? So B-Dot just has one of those crazy third rounds. That just is what it is. We all knew it was coming. He rapped a long, solid 4.5 minutes, and he was just going at Swave Sevah's neck, man. And he was throwing the whole gangsta, fake gangsta, but wanting to be this. He was throwing all that out the window and letting Swave know what he's doing, how he's doing it, and when. So after that, I was like, damn, this going to be kind of hard for Swave to get it back. Maybe if Swave just goes straight at his neck on this round, he might be able to pull something, you know what I mean? Might be able to pull this W, but he was still kind of spitting bars, but in between that, he was like making jokes, which was dope. It was a dope way to come at B-Dot. He was just clowning B-Dot for who he tries to represent, right? Which is the African power dude, but he's still gangbangers. Like, he's kind of confused. That's what Swave's trying to portray B-Dot as, right? So he's hitting, they're going back and forth. This, to me, was the battle of the night. Even though a lot of people have Mook vs. Verb, which, you know, I wouldn't even hate if they have them as the battle of the night. But to me, this one was it, man. Swave brought it, B-Dot brought it, but I'm just giving it to B-Dot, man. 2-1. Y'all let me know what you think. It's hotter than a bitch in this mug, because I got to turn the fans off when I do this, but I just got done watching it. It's a dope battle. If y'all haven't seen it, you gotta watch it, man. B-Dot versus Swave Sevah. 2-1 B-Dot. He is something, man. He's the next one from the West. He's gonna be coming at all these dudes next, and I'm glad he finally got a chance to step in the New York stage. It is what it is. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's your boy J Nutty, and I'm out. Doses.